be discussing streams scenario based questions, just second part of that video which I had already uploaded previously. Okay, so just go through this video for more understanding on streams. I hope you can see my screen now. So this is one scenario based question that I have created it for you all. So I've created one product class. Product class is having ID, product name, category, price. So these are all the attributes of the product class. Okay, then customer class is having certain attributes like customer ID, customer name, and tier, like in which tier city customer belongs to. Okay, so here they are the order. So what is the relation which I'm trying to create over here? So I'm trying to create like customer will buy product, okay, and customer will order products. Okay, so products will be available for the customers to buy, okay, and customer will order those products. So if you observe over here, customer is having only ID, name, and tiers. There is no dependency of product and order within customer. But if you see in order, if you see within order class, it's ID, order ID, status, order date, delivery date of that particular product, and list of product. What all products customer has ordered. So that list I want, list of product. Okay. And then customer, what is the name of the customer who has ordered this product? Okay, so these two, dependency of product and customer, is there within order. This is the relation between product, customer, and order. I hope you have got it. So I've created few examples for that. If you observe over here, product P1 equal to new product, I've created one product with certain attributes like ID as one. So it is long type, so that's why I have put L here. Then baby is the name, product name. Toy is the category of the product, what category this product belongs to. So if you observe, price is written over here, it's fine. So if you observe one category of product, let's suppose books, how many products are there present within books category? So it's James Bond and car book. So within book category, there are two products with different price. Okay, then why I'm telling you all this, because this will be used while implementing questions on streams. So these are the 5 products which I've created. Then I have created list of products, okay, as product list, and I have added all those product instances which I have created over here. Then I have created customer, like who will buy our products. So I've created 2 customer as of now. So C1 customer is having customer ID, customer name, and which tier city he or she belongs to. So similarly, 2 customers I have created. Then order. Order is taking what? Order ID, then order status, then order date, then delivery date, then product list, okay, and then customer name. So customer details, C1 is the customer object, and corresponding to that customer, how many products that customer has ordered, that I have put it over here. So similarly for order 2 and order 3, that particular customer has ordered which products. So for customer 1 and customer 2, it's prod list, means these all products from P1 to P5 that those 2 customers has ordered. But the last one, if you observed, for the last order, third order, C1 is the customer who has ordered only 2 products, P1 and P2. Okay, so in first order, customer 1 has ordered all the products, but in third order, customer 1 has ordered 2 products only. Okay, so it may happen like today you have ordered some product, all 5 products were required for you, and then after 1 month only 2 products are required, the rest of the products are already there in your store, right? So this is some kind of requirement that is being created. Okay, and list of orders is created, and I've put all these order instances in the order list as arrays.as list. Okay, I hope you got the clarity like what I have done. So now question starts. So I want you to do it by yourself. I will attach this document within description of this video. You can go through that and you can download it. So first question is filter products with books category and price is greater than 100. So what will you do in this scenario? So I am having product. Okay. So product list I am having. I need to filter products with books as a category. So this books is there, right? So how many records should be printed? If I filter based upon books category, 2 records will be printed, P2 and P4, and with price greater than 100 I want. So both products are having price greater than 100, so both P2 and P4 will be my output. Okay, I hope this one is simple for you, right? Then list of orders with products belonging to category baby. So if you observe over here, two products are there with baby category, car 1 and car 2. Okay, so those two products will be added for baby. So we have to filter based upon the category baby. Then list of products with category as toys. So this one, I think it's clear. You can do it via filter operation. So let me show you one by one for each code so that you will get the idea. So same thing I have done over here. I have put all the details. So here filter products with books category, okay, and price greater than 100. So I have put over here product category equals to book, okay, and product price is greater than 100. I want to print those products, okay. It's very simple. And first questions and second questions, the initial questions are always very simple. Okay, so as soon as we progress, then complexity increases. Now let's go on to next question. So next question is list of order with products belong to category baby. So this is also very easy. So I need orders, list of orders. So now we have to understand the relationship. So order is having list of products, but I want only those products in the particular order where category is baby. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to filter order. We have to get the product list from that order list. Okay, then we have to stream it and we have to see that is there any matching category. Okay, so we have to see that is there any matching category equal to baby for that particular order. So each order will be having certain set of products. Okay, and for each product we need to identify whether it belongs to, that product belongs to baby category or not. Is there any match with the category? If it is there, we have to filter it out and we have to print it in the output. So this is any match method. I hope it is clear for you. So this one method, new method you have learned. So filter method is very simple. Everybody uses in our day-to-day coding. Okay, for each method is a terminal operation, we know. Any match method. So this is very important intermediate operation which is happening over here where we are matching based upon the product category. Okay. Next comes list of products with category as toys and then apply 10% discount. So what we are doing over here, we have to list the products with category toys. So what we can do, we can filter based upon the category toys. Then we have to apply 10% discount. So after 10% discount, what's the final value of that product? What's the final price of that product that we have to get it? So it's very simple. Get the initial price, do the subtraction, x minus 10% of x and get the result. Okay, same thing I have done. Get the category toys and then product price minus 10% of product price. X product price minus 10% of x and then get the result. I hope it's clear for you, right? Going to next question. Next question is obtain the list of products ordered by customer. Yeah, obtain a list of products ordered by customer of tier 2 between 1st February 2021 and 1st April 2021. So now the complexity is a little bit increased. Okay, so now all questions will not be similar, right? So these type of questions are also important for interviews. So we need to find a list of products that the particular customer has ordered of tier 2. So there is a filter criteria on tier. So do you remember where this tier attribute was present? It was present within customer, right? Customer belongs to which tier city? So it belongs to tier 2 city. So that is the filter criteria. Then ordered by customer of tier 2 between. So there is a date filter as well. Okay. So date filter is present within order class. So we have to get the order. We have to filter between these two dates. And then we have to get the customer of tier 2. Okay. Then we have to find a list of products. So you can try it out by yourself first before jumping onto the solution. Okay. So I hope you have tried it out by yourself. So let's understand the solution. So here we are getting the order list. We are streaming on it, filtering based upon the customer tier. So customer tier is tier 2 city. That customer belongs to tier 2 city. So that I am filtering out first. This is a first filtering criteria that I have done. Then second filter criteria is based upon date. So that customer order, which that customer has ordered, that should be between 1st February 2021 till 1st April 2021. So there is some method called is after and is before. Okay. So I need products which was ordered between these two dates. So there is after initial date, is before end date. So that method only I have made use of over here. So if you observe, I have filtered order whose order date is after this date and before this date, after start date, before end date. Okay, and then I am mapping this product list. Okay, because I want a list of products, right? So I need to map it to product list. So within order only, I am having list of product and the customer. So from order only, I can fetch the product list. So same thing I am doing. And then I'm collecting it in a list and then returning it back. So I will show you all the outputs in the end. So don't worry. Okay. So as of now, I'm just showing you like how I have approached that particular problem. Okay. Now next, let's understand next question. So now I want cheapest product for category books. So there are multiple category of books present, right? So if you see, there were multiple category over here: books, toys, baby. So there were multiple product categories. So I want to fetch the cheapest product based upon books category. So if you observe, if I see books category, which one is the cheapest product whose price is least? 150. This James Bond book is the cheapest price product. So I want this one. So how will you fetch it? Obviously you need to sort it. You need to fetch in ascending order the lowest value product. Okay, the lowest priced product I want, that will be the cheapest, right? So try to implement it by your own, then you can see the solution. So if you understand the solution, so I am doing the stream over product list, filtering product category. I need books category product, and then comparator dot comparing with min method. So you can do it via two ways. You can make use of sorted method. Within that also you can make use of comparison. Okay, or else you can do min method. There is directly min method is present. Okay, so you can do it in both the ways. One question can be done in multiple ways. So this is one of the method already provided by us by streams. Okay, so within filter method, after that there is one intermediate operation already present. Okay, so we can make use of this min method and we can get the result. Okay, so this is basically a terminal operator which we can make use of, and we can get the final result as the minimum or the cheapest product for this category. Okay, I hope you got the clarity on this. So now next question is, get the 3 most recent placed order. So there are multiple orders being placed. So I want only the recent placed order. So let's suppose there are 100 orders placed. I want the order which are recent orders I want. So how will you fetch that? Just try to think on this. It is very important question, and it's good question basically for interview purpose. There is something called as order date. If you remember, in order class, there is one attribute called as order date. So what if we sort that order date in descending order? Can't we get 3 most recent placed order? And there is something called as limit method. You can limit it, like how many orders you want in descending order. I hope you got enough hints. So now you can try it out by your own, and then you can match the solution. I hope you have done it by your own. Let's discuss the solution now. If you see the solution, we are sorting it by comparing this order date. Okay, because I need to see like on which date that particular order is being placed. Okay, so I have sorted this order date, and this reversed method. So what will reversed method will do? In reversed method will reverse this comparison, that is in descending order. So normal by default it will sort in ascending order of this order date, but I want recent placed order. So that's why I need it in reverse order. So I'm putting it in reverse order and then limiting it to 3 only. I just want top 3 recent products. So if it is telling 5, I can change limit to 5 over here. So it will work fine. And then collect it to list and then print it. It's so simple. Just to need to know like which functionality will be mapped with which method. If you can do that, then this streams are nothing. It's just a cakewalk. Okay, so now let's understand next question. I hope you are learning a lot of things. Let's understand next question. So get the list of orders which were ordered on 15th March 2021. So one filter criteria is there. I need the list of orders which were ordered on this particular date, which is the order date, and then log the order records to console and return its product list. So on that particular order date, what all products were ordered, I need to show it in the console. Okay, so just try to do it by yourself first, then you can see the solution. It's simple. So you can filter it based upon order date, and then you can collect it and then print it onto the console for product list. Okay, let's understand the solution. So in this, what I am doing, basically I'm taking order list. Okay, streaming it, filtering it based upon the order date, because here I'm not putting date before after, here I'm putting exact date. So that's why I've put it equal to this date. Okay, so there is, you have learned three methods. In date class, there are three methods: is before, is after, is equal. So there are a lot of methods, but these three are crucial. So is equal we have to use when we have to check the equality condition. Okay, and we are peaking. So what this peak method does, it checks at the top, like what is the value at the current stream. So in stream, there are list of elements coming, right? So we need to see what is the recent element which is at the top. So we can see with peak, what is the value coming. So if you observe, it returns a stream consisting of the elements of this stream additionally performing the provided action on each element. So this peak method is very important. So it will peek and see the and will return the stream consisting of the elements of this stream. And if you want to print all the elements till now, you can see it via peek method. Okay. Then I'm doing flat map because I need product. Okay. So order contains list of products. Okay, so I want those ordered list with this date, and we have to log the order records to console, and we have to return the product list also. So product list is nothing but it's a list of product present within order. So one order is mapped to multiple products. It's one to many combination. So if I want to print the product list that is present within order, so that's why we have done flat map to fetch the product list. Okay, and then we are collecting it and we are printing it. So once you do it, now you will see the output, then you will get more clarity on this. So next question is, calculate total lump sum of all the order placed in Feb 2021. So in Feb 2021, I need the total value, total sum of all the orders placed. So what you can do? First of all, you need to filter based upon this date. Okay. And then you have to do add method or sum method. There is something called a sum method. So you can directly call sum method and then you can find the lump sum. Okay. So here, if you observe order list dot stream, then we are filtering based upon order date because I want order placed in 2021. Okay. So here, for example, I have put it. So if you observe in Feb 2021, all days are coming like 1st Feb to 28th Feb. So how many days are there? 28 days. For all 28 days, I want the sum of all the orders placed. So that is my requirement. So that I have done. Okay, till here I think it is clear what is happening. Now going to next part. So for each order, I am having the product list and I am streaming on it. So basically I am doing the flat map. Why? Because I want to see what is the lump sum of all the orders placed. Okay, so how we can see that? So for each order, there is some price available. Okay, so I want all the sum of the product's price for that particular order. So order is having list of products, right? So I want the sum of all the products price corresponding to that order on that particular month. So these three are the requirements. So how can we get price from order? So we have to do flat map to get the product list. Okay, and then we can do map to double. Why? Because we have to get the product price. So product price is of double type. So that's why we are doing map to double to get it to primitive type. And then we are doing sum method. So it will sum all the price of those products for those orders placed in the month of Feb 2021. And then we have to print it. So I hope you got the clarity like what is happening over here. Okay. So now jump on to next question. So calculate the order average payment placed in 15 March 2021. So what is the average order payment placed? So average means what? On this 15 March 2021, I need to get the average payment order. Okay, so in one day, there can be multiple orders, right? Okay, there can be 4 orders, 10 orders, 20 orders, depending upon the crowd. So if there are 100 orders, then how will you calculate the average of it? So basically, you need to see like how many orders were processed, and based upon the count of the orders processed, we can find the average of it. Okay, or if you want to do the average on the product price, so you can map to double and get the product price and then calculate the average. So both ways you can do. So you have to first understand. So whether we have to calculate average based upon the price of the products for all the orders, or based upon the count of orders, you have to calculate the average. There can be two scenarios. So we have to understand the question and then we have to go for the answer. So for this one, basically we have to map to double and get the average. Okay, the same thing I have done, which I have done it before. Just at right at the last in a terminal operator, I am adding average method and get as double because average is of double type. Only this change, only one change, and the output totally changes. One will give you lump sum with some method, and one will give you average with average method. Okay, so simple, right? It's not that difficult. You might be wondering, like, flat map and all is being used. Yes, it will be used depending upon the requirement, because you need to flatten it, right? Because there can be multiple orders in a day. Okay, and for each order there can be multiple products, so there will be like list of list, and we have to flatten that list of list, then only we can get the product's price, right? So we have to see we have to understand the technique, like why we are doing flat map. So flat map is used when we are having list of lists and we have to flatten the list to get a certain data from the innermost list. Okay, so if there are two lists, it will convert to one list and then we can get the product price. So this is the requirement that we have to implement. That's why we have moved it flat map. Okay, next question is obtain a collection of statistics figure. That is, we have to calculate sum, average, max, min, count. Okay, so there is direct method for that. There is something called as statistics. Okay, summary statistics method. So if you call that method, it will give you everything. But if you want to calculate it separately, there is some method, average method, max method, inbuilt methods are present. You can call them and you can get your output. But if you want all this data at one shot, at one go, you can go ahead with summary statistics method. So if you observe this, I've done the same thing. I've taken the category as books because it has asked for books product. Then I'm doing map to double because I need to calculate some average max. So we have to map with the price of the product, right? So that's why I have map to double to get the price of the product, and then summary statistics. I hope you got the clarity, like what has been done over here. It's very simple. Next question, obtain a data map. Understand this, obtain a data map. So it's a map with order ID. Okay, so key will be the order ID of that map and value will be the order's product count. So in that particular order, how many products were there? That frequency or count needs to be there in the value part of the map, and key needs to be the order ID. So how will you do? There are multiple ways to do it. So we have to map the data for that particular order ID. So for that particular order ID, there can be certain count. So you can do group by also. With group by, you can take the order ID and then in the value part, you can do collectors.counting, so that for each order ID, you can get a count of all the products that has been ordered for that particular ID. Okay. So first to try to do it by yourself, then you try to see the solution. So if you see, yeah, with two map also you can do, with grouping by also you can do, you can group based upon the order ID, totally depends. Okay, so we have done two map over here, getting the order ID and getting the product list size. Okay, so for each order ID I can get the size of the products list. Okay, and then if we map it, we will be getting the data map. It's very simple, right? We will be getting one order ID and then the count of all the products for that particular order ID. So that's why I've put map over here, to map. So there is something called as mapping method, collectors.mapping method, and then collectors.toMap method. There are two methods. Both needs to be used in two different scenarios. Okay, if you want to group based upon, let's suppose, product, and then we have to fetch order correspondingly, then we can do via collectors.grouping by, we have to pass product ID, then comma collectors.mapping, and then we have to map it to order, and then collectors.toList. So that also is one of the way to do, and this is also one of the way to do. I have shown you both the ways. You can follow any of the ways. Okay, produce a data map. Similar question, produce a data map with order records grouped by customer. Okay, so we have to group based upon the customer ID or customer name. So ID is good because that is our primary key. So grouped by customer, we have to produce a map with order records. So we have to group based upon customer. So key will be the customer ID and value will be the order records. Okay, so this way we have to map. So let's see, grouping by customer, we dot entry set dot for each. So automatically it will do the mapping. Okay, because we are doing on orders only, we are not doing anything on products. So just we need the order records. So we can group directly on customer ID and we can get it the data, okay, just by printing it. It's very simple. Next question is produce a data map with order record. Okay, we want order records and product total sum. So for each order, there can be like a number of products for that particular order. So if one customer is coming and there is order ID for that customer, okay, and that particular order ID is consisting of 5 products. So each product is having certain price points like 100 rupees, 500 rupees, 200 rupees. So for each order ID, I want a sum of all the products. Like order 1, 5 products, total price 800. Order 2, 10 products, total price 1200. These 2 orders are placed by 2 customers. Okay, so this is the relational mapping that you can imagine, okay, in your mind. So how can you do with it? So you can take all the records one by one, order ID, order name, like total order, you can pass it as a key and make sure you are overriding hash code and equals method if you are putting order in the key part of the hash map, and the value will be the sum of all the products. So from order, I need to fetch the product list. Then we have to map it to double to get the product's price. And then we have to call some method to do sum of all those products price. Okay. So like that we have to do. So try to do it by yourself first. So now let's understand the solution. So here, if you observe, we have done collectors.toMap because we have to map order records with some. So it's function.identity, it's identity function, same value which order is coming, the same value we have to keep it over here. Then value part, it requires product sum. Okay, so I'm getting the orders. From the order, I'm getting the product list. Then from product list, I am getting the price. And for each order, multiple products, then for all the products I need to sum them up. So till here I think it is clear. Okay, it is summing up all the products for that particular order. Till here it will print the map. Okay, where key will be this order object, and value will be the sum. Sum means the int value, the integer value. So order comma integer. So this will be the key value pair for this map, and just do entry set and print it. It will give you the answer. I hope you got the clarity, like when to go for toMap, when to go for grouping by. So this is crucial to understand. Now let's understand next question. This one is very important. Obtain a data map with list of product name grouped by category. So we have to group orders, group products based upon the category, and then we have to calculate a data map. Okay, so list of product names. So what are the product names grouped by category? So baby group category, and how many products belongs to that particular category. So we have to map them. Okay, group category, then products. Second group category, then list of products. Like that we have to map. So how can you do? It's simply telling group by. So we have to do collectors.grouping by, pass the category as string value it is, and value will be the list of products. Okay, so we can fetch orders.get product list. Okay, and then we can do collectors.toList. I hope you got the clarity. So try it out by yourself. So if you see the solution, so we have done simply collectors.grouping by, we are grouping the category, but the value part I need list of product names. So I need to fetch product names from the order. Okay, so what we can do in that scenario? So we are going ahead with a product list. Okay, so product list, here we have to do the mapping. Okay, because for each category of products I need the list of product names. Okay, so here I have done collectors.mapping. For each category of product I need the product names. So here key is the category product, and value will be the mapped product names. So here it will be product.get names, and I am collecting it in a list. So for each product category I am calculating, I'm storing it as a list of product names, and then I'm printing it. I hope you got a clarity, like when to go for toMap method, when to go for only grouping by method, when to go for grouping by with mapping method. So these 3 methods usages, I think it's clear for you now, right? Get the most expensive product by category. Expensive means what? Most highly priced product I want by category. So grouping by category. till here it's fine. Then we can do collectors dot max by comparator dot comparing, and we can get the price. So like that, if you do, we can get the most expensive product belonging to each category. Okay, so if you see over here, we are doing comparator dot comparing product dot get price. Okay, so here it doesn't mean, I think, group by, it is just written product by category. So here we can directly compare based upon the price, or if it is group by category, you can write it within grouping by. Okay, so addlist.stream.collect collectors.grouping by, we can pass the category, and then you can map it with the product which is having maximum value. Okay, or else you can get the maximum product price first. Okay, and then you can map it to which particular category it is having this product, this expensive product, it is belonging to which category. You can find it at that via map method, and we can get the product details accordingly. So there are two ways to do that. It's totally up to you, like how you are proceeding ahead with it. Okay, and if it is telling you only to get the max product price, so you can do max method. With max method you can do. Okay, and then there is collectors dot max by method also present. So there are two ways to do, either with max method directly or collectors dot max by method. So here, next question, I have shown you the alternate way to find the expensive product, group by category. So now it is showing group by category. So here you can observe same thing I have done, which I have already told you, grouping by category and then collectors dot max by. I hope you got a clarity on it, like how you can use it, max by, min by, within grouping function. Okay, so this is very important to understand. So first I have grouped based upon the category of the product, and then I am doing max by comparing with price. Like this I have done, and then I have, next part is just printing it via for each. With for each, I am going category by category. I am printing category is this, key part is category, and value part, if it is present, I will be printing the value. So till this point, I've covered all these 16 questions, which was present over here. So now one more question, you can add it into your list as a homework. Okay, and you can ping in the description box, like if you can able to do. I want top 3 expensive products present in each category. I want the solution for this from you all. Okay, so this is also requires another version of collectors. Okay, so it's collectors dot, I'm giving you one hint, collecting and then method is there. You can make use of that collecting and then method. Okay, because otherwise you have to store it repetitively 3 times or 4 times, then you can get the data. Or if you want to do it in one stream operation, you can make use of collecting and then. Okay, so one time you collected the data based upon the category, group by category. Okay, so it's present in each category, so it's basically group by category. For each category, I want top 3 expensive product. Okay, so if I'm going with Mamaearth baby care category, so within baby care category there can be multiple expensive range of products. So within that expensive range of products, I want top 3 expensive products. So that I want. Ping me in the chat box, like if you can able to solve this problem. So this will also help you understand like how stream method is working with grouping by, collect and collectors, and collecting and then method. Okay, so try to do it this question by yourself. If you're not able to do, I can give the solution for this. Okay, and anyways, I will be pasting this questions list with you all. So try to do it by yourself without looking at a solution. Then if you are stuck at one point, then you can see the solution. This way only you will learn. I hope you got the clarity and understanding of it. This was second part of the stream concept. If you haven't listened to first part, you can go to the video over here. Okay, you can see the first part. Okay, and these 2 parts of stream interview questions, if you cover, then nobody can stop you from clearing stream based interview questions. Okay, and basic questions also you should cover, like nth repeating character, where there is skip method. That type of questions I haven't kept it over here, so that is most frequently asked. So after covering that, then you do these questions. Okay, so those are frequently asked questions, so that you should cover first. Nth non-repeating, like 5th non-repeating, 6th non-repeating characters, frequency of characters in a particular string. Okay, so these type of questions which are most commonly asked, try to do those questions first and then jump onto this for more clarity and understanding of streams. So this was it for this video. We'll see you in the next video with next set of concepts. Till then, it's Dave J. Roy signing off. Bye bye. I provide consultation calls or one-on-one session calls or one-on-one mock interview sessions for all of you so that you can ace ahead in your IT interviews, okay, and crack the big service based or big product based organization. So how can you do that? So I am taking mock interview sessions, so you can go ahead in the description box below and you can book a call with me, okay.